From Las Vegas, Sandy Kastel and friends.
Good morning, and welcome to the Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show with Chef Michael. This Wednesday, June the 18th. Oh, can I hear myself? Oh, there I am on KLAV, 12:30 a.m. on your dial. You know, today's my golf day, Michael.
I know. I can see how you dress. You
I
look great. You look absolutely fabulous.
Well, I'm going to be playing with the lady swingers over at Canyon Gate Country Club today. Hey. Golf swingers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and this is part of my Staying Fit and Fabulous Forever program. Obviously, since I met Chef Michael, and I've had all this wonderful food, I've also, expanded my wardrobe a lot.
It's all right, honey. I like it. I like it like that. I'm Italian.
Yeah. No, so tonight also at the West Wing Cigar Lounge, we're going to be at the West Wing Cigar Lounge. That is at 4255 Durango, just south of Flamingo on the west side of the street. And we've got Amy here. Hi, Amy.
Hi,
Oh,
Sandy, how are
She's
you?
so nervous.
Good, how
Look
you
at you. I
doing?
can see it. You're nervous. I can see it.
All right, don't make it so obvious.
No, and also we've got Rick and Aaron from the Vegas Unwrapped. Hi, guys.
Good morning. Hello, Sandy.
Good morning.
Look how
Good
happy you are.
morning.
You know what I did for them today? I want everybody to know, because let me tell you something. You know how much I love the Jewish people.
I know.
I loved If I Was a Rich Man. Look at the mentalist. I bought lox and bagels.
Yes, he did.
And
Yes,
I said
he
to him when
did.
he came in, because,
And it was
Italians,
so good.
Italians and Jewish people, they look almost like, and you look Italian, Jewish. You get mentals, you get
Or Irish.
confused. I don't. You don't? No, so I said, are you a lanceman? And he said, what's a lanceman? A lanceman is a fellow Jew. That's what that was. Like, so I would say,
And the answer is no.
right. I say, hey, you a paisan? The guy said, no, I'm not a paisan. Right. So, but lanceman, yeah, that's an East Coast
And who he's
expression.
talking to is Jerry from The Mentalist. He is
Yeah.
The Mentalist. Yes, hi, Jerry. How are you doing?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Getting out of bed this time in the morning, it's a great honor to have the great mentalist there, because ladies and gentlemen, 731-1230, call in.
That's
I
right.
got the big man here, the big Privalone is here.
That's right, and we've got
Say hello to him.
John Stewart from Legends in Concert. Hi, Johnny. How you doing?
Sandy, good morning, Michael. And Gary, thank you for coming, and all you people. We're going to have a great day today.
I know. And Johnny, as always, we have a lot of special show tickets that we're going to be giving away to our callers who call 702-731-1230. That's 702-731-1230. And you want to give us a hint about what some of those shows are, Johnny?
Oh,
Tell
we
him,
have some
John,
great
get it,
shows
boy.
here. Hey, we have some great shows here. And we're working today with we got Jerry here.
The
He's
best,
from
the
the Big
Mentalist.
Mentalist, huh?
Yeah, baby,
You don't want to
one of
miss
the
that
best.
show over there at the V Theater, right? Yes. When's your dark day? Tonight. Oh, you're
is
lucky
the dark
guy.
day.
That's why you
Day
came
off.
on.
It's my
Okay.
day off.
So the Mentalist, we have the country superstars, we have the Beatles, and we have Mark Savard, the comedy hypnotist, and then over at the Quad, of course, we have the Divas, and we have the recycled percussion, and then we also have Jeff Savilico, the comedian
right.
Jeff Savilico. And then over at the LVH, we have, of course, we have the Three Tenors, we have the Mosaic Group, the Singing Five Group, a cappella, and we also have Trent Carlini, the Elvis Presley, that was with Legends with me for 14 years. He's a great guy. And then in the big theater, we have Rock Vault. Big show. Don't want to miss it. 1,400-seat theater. It's a fantastic show.
That's
Did
a
you
lot
go
of
last
shows.
night?
Oh, my
Did you go
gosh,
last
Johnny.
night? Was it good? See, she went last night. And then on top of that, we have over downtown at the Four Queens, of course, we have Mike Hammer, comedy. And then on top of that, we have the Rat Pack. And we're also just added Red Skelton over at the Westin.
Yeah.
Okay, well, here's the thing, everybody. Where the hell could you get a comp at? Them days are gone.
That's right.
Years ago, Tim Bowman is our, he's fighting. When are you fighting, Tim? August 5th, and I'll be there booing at you. So, no, I'm going to tease you. I got money on the kid.
I know, you better.
25 large.
I know.
25, you better win. Thank you very much. You better win, because if not, don't start your car.
Well, Michael, it's also, I just want everybody to know out there that Mercury is retrograde right now. Do you know what
What the
that
hell
means?
is that?
Well, for all of those who don't know, in astrological terms, Mercury is retrograde, and usually what that means, it happens for about 3-week period, and that means all kinds of things go wacky with instruments, with anything that's mechanical, cars. A lot of times your cars break down, but also there's a lot of miscommunications because it has to do with communication. Did you know
Wow.
that, Jerry?
So what does that mean? My show's going to screw up?
No, your
No,
show.
no, no, no. That means you're going to think somebody else is thinking something when it's really somebody else.
I'm going to take some time off.
Yeah, Sandy believes in all that stuff. She's like, she's got all that kind of stuff, and which is nice. I mean, no.
Well, you know, Michael, I
I
met
believe
you.
in
You know,
Jesus Christ. That's who I believe in. Because he was a Jew, and I love Jews, and he's one of my people. You know? And
may.
Jesus Christ was Italian. Now, you may think he was Napolitan. I'm telling you, he was from Naples, Italy. 'Cause
Naples.
That's what my grandma told me.
Well, so every morning we start out with Chef Michael's special recipe. What do you have for us today?
Well, let me tell you what I'm doing. You know,
are
Saturday
you
is the
doing?
big day. The Mentalist. Saturday's the big day. We're having a WEMA function
That's right.
at our estate at Canyon Gate. And
What's a WEMA?
WEMA is, go ahead, Sam.
WIMA is WIMA. That's Women and Men in Music and Arts, empowering artists of all ages through education, mentoring, and scholarships.
That commercial just cost you $200. You said that. Yeah, it's yes, it did. It's a charity, her charity. So what we do, it's $25 per person. All the money goes to charities for scholarships.
Yeah.
So we used to have it at Canyon, because we live in Canyon Gate. So we used to have it at the country club. It was nice. They give you a nice dinner. I said, Sam, listen, our house is 10,000 square feet. We got a gorgeous home. We're only 18 total. Let's have it at the house. We tried it one time. It was a success. But this is what you get. First of all, I do all the cooking.
That's right.
Open bar included. The band, Chad Michaels Trio. Entertainment. It is spectacular. But here's the food. This is what I'm making for Saturday.
What are you making?
I'm making chicken Napolitan. Now, what the chicken is, it's chicken cutlets with the fried roasted peppers on top to die for. I'm making salsa scallopine. Mentalist, you go out of your mind if it tastes this. I had guys propose to me when I cook for them. Trust me.
Bill is still proposing.
Bill's still proposing to me.
I know.
I'm going to make a La Grasso. I'm making rigatoni La Grasso. What it is, it's a pasta, and it's made in a garlic butter sauce with Parmesan cheese, fresh parsley, out of this world.
I'm getting fatter listening.
I know that. And I got to make my authentic meatballs.
That's
and,
right.
And this way, it's been really such a big success, a big hit. And that's what we're doing for this Saturday. It's from 1 o'clock in the afternoon to 3 o'clock this afternoon. And it's going to be fabulous. And I'm also delighted to say, besides Saturday, tonight, Sandy and I, with the comedian, what's the kid's name?
Penny Prince.
Penny Prince. I love this kid.
That's right.
We're going to be at the Cigar Lounge, the Cigar Bar West.
It's West
Wing Cigar Bar.
Cigar Lounge.
Cigar Lounge. Listen, just correct me on the air. Don't.
Sure. Well,
all
you
right?
asked. You opened
And
yourself
I'll
up
be
for
playing
it.
there. We're going to have a great time tonight. And then Friday night, guess what?
What?
The great Jimmy Melodor. He was with Frank Sinatra, #1 horn player, jazz player. He was with Elvis Presley.
He was with a lot of
We
people.
watched his videotape,
Yeah.
and when you get Elvis Presley, say, ladies and gentlemen, this is at the Hilton. He said one of the greatest flautists because he plays flute, clarinet. He says Jimmy Melodor. To have that kind of endorsement from Elvis Presley was great. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're a jazz fan, if you're just a fan of great cigars, great food, do yourself a favor, get in a car and come down and see us, and I'll give you a big hug when you come in, and I'll give you a big bill when you leave.
And
I'm
the
gonna
address
tease
for that, Michael, is 4255 Durango, and that's just south of Flamingo on the west side of the street. And it's right across from one of our sponsors, Salvation Army.
you. Okay, now I'm
Yeah.
going to give you one recipe,
Okay,
I
go
want to do
ahead.
the chicken cutlet.
We're
okay?
waiting.
You go to Smith Food King, naturally ask for Mike,
Of
because
course.
I know he's listening. With the Grassos, they're listening. Stop counting your money, Lisa.
Dr. Perry and
Dr.
Diana.
Perry's another guy, a billionaire. Stop counting your money and come down to the Cigar Lounge. Here's the bottom line. You get yourself your chicken. You cut it in half. You pound it. You get yourself 4 eggs. You beat the eggs up, and you add garlic, granulated garlic, parsley, salt, and black pepper, and milk. Let the chicken sit in the milk. You can leave it overnight. As long as it's in the milk, it'll never turn. You'll never get no salmonella. But I knew a guy named Salmonella in Philly, and Muscles Marinara. So what happens is you get that. Tim, don't start. I'll punch you right. A bunch of white people will jump you. So what you do is you get that and you take it out and you put it in your breadcrumb and you nail it and you bat it down and you fried it in canola oil, not olive oil, ladies and gentlemen. It's too heavy and it gets too greasy. Take it out. Then you get on the side. You get your red peppers and you roast them and you fry them with the oil and garlic and then you put that juice over that chicken. I'm telling you, folks, you will go out of your mind. It's a simple dish. It's an easy dish.
And it falls
And
apart.
the
Oh,
chicken,
it's just
Amy,
wonderful.
is
Yeah.
to die for.
Yeah.
It is incredible. It's called chicken napolitan. It is absolutely great.
Or chicken
And,
la grasso.
Chicken, well...
Oh, no, that's the pasta la grasso.
Well, I
Excuse
named
me.
it after the Grassos because they're our very special friends, In fact, my birthday party, I live on the 18th hole. He lives on the 17th hole. And it's his wife's birthday. And my mother-in-law's birthday. So I'll be 62. Lisa will be 31. And my
And Joanne is
my
still
mother-in-law will
young.
be 106. And whose else's birthday is it?
I know you're going to be coming on your birthday. It's
I know
actually
that on
July
the 5th, I
5th.
hit a milestone. Listen, by the way, is that chicken cutlet kosher that you just talked about?
Yes, it does.
Okay, very good.
We say a little prayer, and I do wear a yarmulke when I'm cooking.
And you have to eat it right to left?
What's that? Right, the left or right?
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh. Well, that sounds wonderful, and I'm looking forward to it, and all of us are looking forward to it. In fact, if you want to get tickets or you want to give us a call and at 702-348-5707, you can let us know if you're going to be coming on Saturday so we know how many chickens to prepare.
Right.
And also they can go to rima.rsvp@gmail.com to RSVP.
Because everybody comes down to the
That's right.
cigar lounge and they say, Mike, are you cooking? I go, no, I'm singing. I'm singing tonight. I'm not cooking. But anyway, that's that. Remember, 731-1230, and if we cannot get a chance to talk to you, which I try to do, we still give you those show tickets. Once again, I want to thank everybody for making this radio station and us number one. We're up to 90,000 listeners, and that excites me.
90,000? Oh, my
90,000.
gosh.
And there's people that are out there. Remember all those wonderful people, the
I know, we've
Grossos
been
and Dr.
calling 'em.
Perry
We've been calling
and
'em.
Jolie, the great artist.
That's right.
He just gave
And
us a
Pirko.
$250,000 in art, and we displayed it in our home.
That's
so when
right.
you do come in, because you'll see his art is absolutely breathtaking. So he displayed 60% of his art pieces at our house. We had to take all our art stuff out and put his crap up. Anyways,
You know, Michael, we were on the Vegas and Rap the other night with these boys, these wonderful boys,
They're
I
the
call
best,
them,
boy.
because they were at the Jolie event with us, and they were there with their tuxedos on, and they were
Handsome.
interviewing everybody. Yes, but we were on your show last week, and it was so much fun. We want to thank you guys, Ricky and Aaron, for having us on. It was just a blast. You were on for like what, 2 or 3 hours that night,
2 hours on Thursday night
Yeah.
on Vegas All Net Radio.
and then you came on to KLAV, right, for another hour?
we do another show called The Locker Room. A
Yeah.
little sports show that we try to dabble in. We want to keep our interests varied.
Well, 5 years ago, Cash and I sat down and discussed wanting to do a show together. I had been on the air for 2 years prior to that doing a sports show called, what was it
Sports
called?
Zoo.
The Sports Zoo, thank you. And when we wrapped production up of that show, Cash approached me about doing another sports show with him, and I said, nah. I said, I really want to do something different. So we came up with this concept about talking about Las Vegas, letting the world know that this is really a very diverse town. No matter, everybody just has their blinders on and they think it's nothing more than gambling and casinos and strip and all
clubs.
that stuff.
Well, you
so
just celebrated how many years?
5 years, March 13th,
5 years.
300 episodes.
In fact, KLAV gave you a special 2 hours on KLAV
Yes,
to do
which
your
you guys
show.
were on right
That's
before
right.
the
Well, you know what,
Jolie
guys?
show.
We are going to come right back after a message from our sponsors here on Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show with Chef Michael, and we're going to learn more about what you guys do, okay, and why it's so important.
pick up the phone and call. I got the mentalist here. He's dying to talk to you. 731-1230. Charlie, get out of the bathroom and call me.
Hi, and welcome back to the Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show. That's one of my songs off of my new album, which has not been released yet. Hopefully we're going to get that released
Yes, honey,
sometime
and I'm
soon.
going to pay for it, like everything else.
Yeah, well, somebody's got to. Anyway, we were just talking with Ricky Cash and Aaron Phillips there from the Vegas Unwrapped, and you guys got together and you decided to do something special, but we've got a caller right now, I guess. Oh, my gosh, we got a caller for Jerry the Mentalist, Jerry
boy.
McCambridge.
Good morning.
Who is it?
Hi, Jerry. This is Lori.
Hi,
I
Lori.
love
How are
your
you?
Show.
Thank you.
Great. Hey, I have a question for you. I've seen your show before, and I heard that you don't consider yourself a psychic, and I wanted to know why you think that.
To me, psychics are people who talk to the dead. I have enough trouble talking to people who are alive, so I'm not a psychic at all. Everything
would
that I
be a
do is
medium.
generated from within. But different people have different labels. What do you consider a psychic?
A psychic is somebody that can tell what's going on around them without the words. A medium would be somebody who talks to the dead.
Something. Look at the olden days, Dionne Warwick and the Psychic Friends Network. I don't like to be associated with that. Psychic friends were talking to the dead and telling you what to do and what decisions to make. It kind of has a bad stigma to it, so I wasn't comfortable with
A
it.
different stigma.
Yeah, well, unless you're
Yes.
a psychic, then it has a good stigma. But I don't like people that claim to be able to talk to the dead or take people's money for reasons that I'm uncomfortable with. So to be associated with them is not a good thing. But doesn't mean that it's a bad thing. But does that
Right.
make sense to you?
Yep, it makes sense. I just thought it had more to do with being very intuitive.
Lori, I would just want to know, did he make you do anything strange while you were at the show?
Oh, I didn't have enough nerve to get up on stage.
Oh, you chicken.
Okay. Well, I know he wants to use us as guinea pigs this morning, but I'm afraid I'm not sure how much time I should give him because, we may not end up back on the show again.
I ain't afraid.
It may be my show by the time we're done
Yeah,
here.
exactly. Well, thank you for calling in, Lori. We appreciate
Thanks for
it.
taking the call.
And just for calling in, Lori, did you give Tim your phone number? Oh,
I did not.
Well, you got to give Tim your phone number so you can get some show tickets.
Great.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm
All
so
right.
excited.
Thank you. So, okay. So back to Rick and Aaron. Sorry, Rick and Aaron. So, all right. So you got together. You were doing two different kinds of shows, and you got together. You said, "Let's do something different." And you really promote a lot that's going on in Las Vegas, a variety of things.
Yeah, there are a lot of things in Vegas that people really don't know about. You
Right.
know, it's a stigma. People think Vegas is all about, the strip and, gambling and strip clubs. Did I say that?
Which
I
it
think so.
is.
Okay. Well, yeah, but there's so much
But
more.
there's so much more.
And there's so much tremendous entertainment out there that we've had the opportunity over the past 5 years to interview and have people and go to different shows that are just absolutely fabulous. And, we continue to do this and really enjoy getting the word out that there's more to Vegas than what most people think.
Well, speaking of entertainment, we've got Amy here from the West Wing Cigar Lounge. And Amy, Amy, you guys used to have the Mediterranean restaurant over there on Durango. And then, Garnick and you decided to do something different and create the West Wing Cigar Lounge. Because I know he wanted something where he could sit and relax and smoke a cigar, have some great food, and have a little bit of entertainment.
Exactly.
Right?
Yep.
And now you're doing entertainment 3 nights a week.
Yes.
Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, and tonight we're going to be starting. So tell us, about your entertainment and your food and just the West Wing Cigar Lounge.
Well, our menu might be minimal, but it's the best quality you can get in town. It is the only room that you can smoke and eat and have food bar and liquor in the same room. Chef Michael's been great with them, and you yourself. Sorry.
That's okay. That's okay.
She's very nervous. I can see it.
No,
Stop
no,
it.
no. Well, I just want to say it's really nice. There's other cigar lounges around town, and usually you walk into a cigar lounge and it's very smoky. It's very smoky, and you can only stay there for a short period of time. For myself, anyway, because I'm a non-smoker, and of course I wear contact lenses. But you have something like 8 machines that suck up the smoke.
Well, first of all,
And you
we are
don't
the
even see them there.
largest cigar lounge there is in town.
Okay.
It's 4,000 square feet. We have 8 filtration systems
That's
that
right.
are constantly running with the air conditioning units, of course. So, of course, you can smell the cigar, but you won't see any smoke. You won't feel the smoke at all.
And you hardly smell it at all, really. And you can be there, for several hours. In fact, tonight we're going to have an open mic tonight.
Yes.
And we've got a lot of performers coming out, including Penny Prince is going to be
Oh,
there.
he's terrific,
Chef
that
Michael's
kid.
going to be playing drums.
Yeah, what else you want me to do?
And, Chef Michael is also known as the storm that can't be stopped. Can you
That's
imagine? Because he just does everything. Yes, Jerry?
So when you see Penny tonight,
Yes?
ask him where he got the great Miss Piggy joke from.
Okay.
He'll
well,
do a Miss Piggy joke.
Miss Piggy.
Yes,
Okay.
I used to write material for him.
Oh, you did?
He was on the show, and Sammy Davis was great because he did white impersonations.
Right.
And back in the 50s, it was such a novelty
That was
to see
unheard
a
of.
black guy doing
That's right.
James Cagney. This kid did Christopher Walken.
Yeah.
Blew me away, and he did Sammy Davis. He was so funny. I said, listen, kid, I want you to come down because one of the things that I have in mind for a Monday night, because we're starting Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday at the lounge, is to do a comedy night. Just comedy. Nothing else but comedy. You know what I mean? And I think that'll be kind of nice. And, with John Stewart in my corner, and John is the talent coordinator for the show.
That's right.
John came on as a guest.
And he's been here ever
And
since.
never-
Yeah.
He never leaves.
left.
You put free food out, Johnny is here forever.
Well, beside the food, I'm telling you, and John was just a guest, and for the whole week, then the next week he was here, and before you know it, I said, John, I got to make you part of the team. And it's such a blessing to have John Stewart because John is responsible for booking so many of the acts that are coming in. And this is just the beginning of something great. Because Cindy and I, we're going to television. That's our next move.
Nice.
You know what I mean? We're going to do Channel 6, and we're going to go overseas, and we're going to do something great. And then don't forget the Meatball Festival
That's coming up September 27th, and
27th.
that's with the Ronald McDonald House and the Salvation Army, and of course Smith's Food and Drug is putting us right there on their parking lot to do it.
Right.
We're going to have music, we're going to have entertainment, we're going to have a fashion show by
show.
the White House Black Market, and we're just getting a lot of people involved. And thanks to Johnny Stewart, I just got to say, he's brought a lot of amazing performers on the show, including you, Jerry. And I know you want to, do a little thing with us.
I want to get inside of your
You
head.
want to get inside of our. Do you want to do that now?
Sure, you want to do it?
Okay, sure. Go ahead.
Okay.
You got 3 minutes.
Okay, we have 4 people here. We'll try
Okay.
it with each of the 4.
Okay. Yeah,
Why are
don't.
you
He's
pointing
not
to the other
including
3? Here,
Chef
pass
Michael.
this down. This is
No,
Vegas.
Chef Michael and I are one.
So we're going to do something very simple with Vegas.
What is
I
it,
just
a
handed
die?
Sandy a dice. A
Die?
It's one die. I'm sorry. Now, I'm going to turn away, and I'm not going to look at what you're doing.
Okay.
I want you to make a decision on your own which number you're going to put in the face-up position.
Okay.
And then you're going to cover it up with 2 hands.
Okay.
Do not let anybody in the studio see what you're doing. And
Okay.
tell me when it's covered up. Go ahead. Do it.
Okay.
Everybody
I'm turning away. I
turning
cannot
away.
see.
Okay, I've got it.
Tell me when you're done.
I'm done.
Okay, so just look at me, and all I want you to do is to focus on the number. That's all. And it could mean something to you. It could be a random number. The only thing is you need to know what it is. So you know what it is?
I know what it is.
Okay, so just take a look at me. And a lot of what I do is based on statistics. I statistically know what people are going to do. I see what type of person you are. I see your age. I see your gender. Those kind of things tell a lot. Now, I look at you, and I'm going to take a guess. I'm going to take a shot in the dark. I bet you put the number 6 in the upright position. Is that correct?
Yes.
I'll take that as a yes. Okay, so pass it down to the cigar lady.
Okay, there you go, Amy.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, here we
Now,
go.
we're going to try it with you. Same thing. Do not let anybody see. You can put the same number as she did, or you can put any number you want. Everybody look away. Put it on
Okay,
top of the
we're looking
counter.
away.
Cover it up. Tell me when you're done.
I'm done.
You done?
I'm done.
Okay, so I can look at you now. Okay, so I want you to say 4 words for me. Just say, how now, brown cow.
How now, brown cow?
That's perfect. And where are you from? There's a little bit of an accent going on there.
I'm Armenian.
Armenian. Okay. I'm going to take a shot in the dark. Some of what I do has to do with influence. I influence people to do things without them actually realizing what I'm doing. I bet you, if I did it correctly, I'm just trying to influence you to put the number 5 in the upright position. Take your hands off the dice. Which
How the
hand
hell
did
do
you?
you do that?
This is my job. Okay, pass it down to the guy from Queens here, because this will be a fun one.
It's Brooklyn, but that's okay.
Brooklyn. Okay, I'm sorry. Well,
Okay.
we can't all be from the better part of town. Tell me when it's face up in front of you.
It is face up in
Okay.
front of me.
So we spoke a little before the show, but we didn't discuss this in any way. You had
No.
no idea that I was going to do this until I started.
Exactly.
Okay, so you look at me. Now, a lot of what I do has to do with body language. The way that I move on stage and the way I can influence people. So you have been watching me the whole time because you're in front of the 2 ladies. And the entire time I just kind of keep gesturing towards you. And I just keep pointing at him. And he doesn't realize that he's looking at my eyes, but his peripheral vision is picking up my fingers. And the entire time I just keep taking one finger and I just keep pointing it at him. I'm trying to influence him to put the number 1 in the upright position. If I did it correctly, I'll take your hands off of that one. And
Oh,
there's the
my
number
gosh.
1 as well.
Well, you know
So,
what, Jerry?
obviously.
That is fabulous. And, we're going to have to take a brief pause, and then you can come back and get the rest of us. How's that?
That works for me.
Okay, if you're just tuning in now, you're listening to Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show. And look into my eyes, Jerry. Who is that other guy that's here with me on the Sandy Kastel and Friends show?
Chef Meatball.
That's it, yes. Woo. We'll be right back.
Break him in right on, it might take all night. He thinks he's a stud, running wild and free, but he'll change his mind with one look at me. I'm gonna rope me a cowboy, bring him to his knees. I'm gonna rope me a cowboy, make him beg and plead. I'm gonna ride him hard.
Hi, and welcome back to the Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show.
Wow, Sandy.
Well, that was another song from my album.
Yes. Hey, they're my cousins, Antoinette and Angelina, and everybody else outside. They don't want to let them in. They smell like
But you
garlic.
know, Chef Michael, I was talking about Mercury retrograde, and you know what Tim told me on the break?
What did Tim tell you on the break?
He told me that right after we left the show yesterday, the whole board went down. Everything went down. So what he did is he played my album, because that's all he had here.
Really?
So for the entire hour, they were playing my album. But
about
see,
my album?
Mercury retrograde.
Now,
So
wait a
anyway,
minute,
but you've got a 45, or was it a 78? I forgot.
You know, I'm glad I got the mentalist here because I asked Sandy to marry me so many times, and she said, yes, I will. Now, mentalist, I'm going to ask you a question.
Why, if she said yes, you will, why do you keep asking?
What's that? Well, because here's my next question.
Go ahead.
And you will know this. Will she sign a prenup?
Well, the question is, will you sign the prenup?
See, he knows.
Yes,
He knows.
I know where the talent is in this room.
So Jerry, now who are you going to continue with now?
Oh, we're doing that again?
Yeah.
Who did we do? So we did everybody but birthday. Oh,
Yeah.
Johnny Stewart.
Johnny
Right, we got to get Johnny Stewart, the legends.
He's
in
a Mormon, but
concert.
he's a great guy.
See, but here's the problem with this. See,
Uh-oh.
we've been on commercial for a few minutes, so Johnny has had a chance to think about it. He's had a chance to think, okay, I know what he's doing.
He's gonna stump you.
I am going to I'm going to throw him off, but,
That's right.
the longer that you have to think about it, the more easier it is to get inside of your head. So I'm not even going to look at you. I'm not even going to talk to you. Just pass the dice down because I know you probably put the 4 in the upright position. That's 4 is correct. You know,
That was too easy. Oh my
Johnny
gosh.
has been called easy by a lot of people. So
Oh,
yes.
I said to Tim, you having a good time? He said, I like you white folk. You guys all right.
oh my gosh, Michael.
Is this a show from the 50s or something?
Yeah.
Send your comments to the following email.
Yeah. Not ours. Anyway.
Where's the politically
So who's-
incorrect police?
Okay.
Is this the internet?
So next.
I don't know.
The internet? We're back to the Jewish jokes?
Chef Michael, stop fooling around over there. I got to keep an eye on him.
You just can't help yourself, can you?
I love this kid. I have a good time with him. You know, he can beat me up. Look at this guy. He's a professional fighter, but I'll shoot the bastard. If you give me I'm sorry.
Oh, I don't know. It's scaring me being here.
Wow.
You ready, birthday boy?
I'm ready, man.
Have you been thinking about it?
Nope.
So are you going to do it? Why don't you, let's do something different. Pick it up. Shake it around in your hand. You're pretty good at that motion.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what happens when you're married 25 years.
Ooh. Put it down, but don't look at it.
Okay?
So you have no idea what
No
it is.
idea.
That makes it even more amazing. So he's got both his hands covering the dice. He has no way of seeing it, and neither do I. Watch this. I'm just going to take my hand and place it over his, and we don't even need him to know. It's probably the number 1.
You notice I was the least confident
Yes,
by
I
saying
know.
probably.
Probably,
He's
because I'm
giving himself
guessing
an
here.
out.
Right, this is the
Absolutely.
statistical thing, so I'm looking at what everybody else
Well,
did.
let's see.
And drum roll.
It's a 1.
Of course
it's
it
an
is.
ace.
Of course
Oh
it is.
my
This
gosh.
is televised.
This is why I cannot gamble in Vegas.
That's
Because I
right,
know
yeah.
ahead of time what is going to
Well,
come
now
up.
you
and
only have one person left here, and
The-
that's Chef Meatball.
Chef Meatball.
Michael.
And
Yeah.
Meatball Mike. Should we do him or should we
Yeah.
just...
Oh, let's do it.
Okay, so we just did 1, 2, 3,
Well, hold
4
on
in a
for a
row
sec.
is 1,200 to 1. Go ahead.
Hold on
Okay.
You've done
one
5
second.
people
gotta-
so
Wait,
far.
we got a call.
Hi.
Cookie. Hello?
Hi, Cookie.
Hello?
Yes.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you, Cookie?
I'm doing well, very well.
Good. Well, you know, I'm so excited about your new film that's coming out, and with Cece in it, and I'm hoping you're going to add one of my songs. I might have to write a special song for that movie, though.
Oh, we would love that. Yes. Oh, my goodness, yes.
We might stick a
Definitely
recipe in.
so.
So did you want to find out a little bit about Chef Michael's recipes?
Oh, yes. Would love to.
Well, first of all, hi, Cook. So
How
give me
are
this.
you?
All right, girl. How you feeling?
Good. I'm feeling real good now I'm talking to you all.
That's what I'm talking about.
And we also have on the line the Star of Water is Not Enough. Ms. Loretta Burnett.
Oh,
Hi, Loretta.
How are you?
Hello, Chef, and hello, Carolyn. How are you?
Oh, man.
Sandy,
we love
Sandy. It's
Sandy.
Sandy.
Carolyn. I call her Carolyn many times. So
Sandy's
it's
over
just
there. I'm sorry.
Mental us,
right.
you got to
It's
send it
Sandy
out
and
to
the
her.
meatball.
Sandy and the meatball. How do you like that, how they treat me?
Loretta, so are you excited about this film?
I am. We've been working on it. We're almost halfway through. I was really excited when we have one of Vegas' own come out to be a part of the film, Miss T.C. Spencer.
I know. She's a fabulous singer and just a fabulous human being. Yeah.
She is. Yeah, we love her to pieces.
Yes.
First
Well,
person we met. when
Well,
we came
ladies,
to
what
Vegas.
what would you like to know?
As far as
Anything you want to know. What
Are
do
you guys cooking in this movie? That's what I want to know. Are you cooking any Italian dishes?
we're eating in the movie in a couple of restaurant scenes, but I would love to be eating some real food. I love lasagna and panini. I love all that good stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's
Fettuccine
marvelous.
Alfredo.
Oh, that's my favorite. Well, girls, we love you,
Yes.
and we thank you so much for calling. Now, what I don't want you're going to get some complimentary show tickets. Make sure Tim has your information.
Yeah, you got to give me your
and
phone
right
numbers.
now, the mentalist, believe it or not, he's going to put me under some kind of a spell.
Yes, yes.
I already have.
He had already put me under a spell, and I'm going from Italian to Jewish.
Let me just ask you this, Cookie.
wow.
Cookie, let me ask you this. Where can people find out about your movie?
They can go to my Facebook page,
Okay,
which is under the name Stephanie Carson.
okay.
We are documenting everything there as we're going along in the film production part.
Okay.
F's Comedy, that's STEF, like Frank, another F, the word comedy, at yahoo.com.
Okay.
And they can always visit my page under Loretta Burnett because I post everything about the film as well, all upcoming events and shoots and photos, all the 9 yards. And then you can see the short film on YouTube under Water is Not Enough. It sometimes goes by the abbreviation of WINE, all the letters for Water is Not Enough.
Okay, great. Well, listen, we really thank you girls for calling in, and we'll be talking to you soon as you get closer to releasing this film, okay?
Oh, most definitely.
Great.
Okay, great. Thank you so much for calling in.
You're welcome, Sandy. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, now, Chef Michael, it is your turn to be impressed by
Okay, well, I gotta
Sherry
ask-
McCambridge, the mentalist.
No, Mentalist, I got to ask him a question about
Okay.
the Millionaire Matchmaker TV show.
Oh, you saw that one, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I was looking for love in all the wrong places. Did you see it?
I saw it. I did see the episode where you were on. It was quite interesting, and I have to pat you on the back for putting yourself out there on TV to do that. Quite the show.
Well, thank you, thank you.
Well, did you try to mentalize these women or something
Yes.
to get them to, take
To
you
love
to
me.
love you?
How many girls were there?
Did it
There was
work?
12 girls to choose from.
Well, you know, they say it never works when you try to do it for yourself. You know, you can do something for somebody else, but sometimes
I
when you
am
try to-
divorced, and I'm looking and
for the right woman.
for the right woman. Obviously, I didn't find it the first two
The name of
times.
chicks
That's
put-
okay.
But being married to me is not an easy thing.
Well, you know, sometimes you got to stop looking, Jerry, and you just got to be open to what the universe brings you, God, universe,
There goes
whatever.
the universe again.
There
I'm
we
serious. I'm serious because before I met Michael, I said, "Is anybody ever going to understand me?"
go. And he does?
And he showed up a month later.
How long ago was that?
Last
That was
week.
a year and a half ago. That was a year and a half
Yeah, I
ago.
was on her TV show. That's
Yeah,
how we met. And
yeah.
I'll be honest, I was married 25 years
Right,
and got
that's right.
divorced, and a tragedy hit my life, and I met her, and I never thought in a million
And neither one
years,
of us
neither
thought.
one of us wanted anybody.
We were interested in each other
You know?
until one night. He put his hand. No, actually,
I dropped my wallet.
No,
Tell the
you
truth.
did
and
not.
she picked it up and she said,
There were moths
"What is
coming
your
out of
number?"
it. Moths coming out of it.
I said, Sicily 68127.
Okay, so Jerry, what are you going to do for Chef Michael here? You got 1 minute.
Okay, you got to finish it up. You got to
right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have to do all 6 of you folks. Look at me. Look at my eyes. I'm just going to say all 6 of the numbers. I don't want you to say a thing. Just look at me. Don't give me any indication as to what the dice is face up. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my God, he looks like such a bad liar.
I
Is he a
know,
bad liar?
he is a bad
He is so
liar.
transparent, it's disgusting. I look for an outward gesture, some type of indication, some type of deviation in your muscles. It's called muscle reading. In poker, they actually just call it a tell. You see a little bit of a difference.
right.
I don't know if you guys saw it, but
A
his
tick, a
left
tell.
eye twitches.
Ah.
I called out all 6 of the numbers, and for some reason, bing, there was a little tiny twitch when I said the number 6. So I'm going to assume maybe it's the number 6, or he has fooled me because he did put on his glasses. Take your hands off of it. That's the number 6 in the face-up position.
You
6
picked
out
a
of 6.
six and
There
I
we
picked a
go.
6. Oh, my
that means
gosh.
we're mentalists. I mean, you are incredible.
If you're just tuning in now, you're listening to Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show with Chef
wanna
Michael.
go
And
to a
Chef
break.
Michael will be right
I
back.
don't want to.
Well, you have to. We'll
All
see
right.
you in just a second, okay? Stay there in your seats. Call 702-731-1230 to get these special show tickets.
Come on back, everybody. We love you. I love you. Mannaggia me la gandola bella.
Hi, and welcome back to the Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show with Chef Michael. We are here Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. on KLAV. And we love that you're tuning in and calling us at 702-731-1230 every day so you can get your special show tickets. Also, I want to send a special thanks out to our sponsors, Resort State International, Salvation Army, Smith's Food and Drug, George L. Stewart for insurance you don't have to die to collect, Tony May for all your bankruptcy needs, Royal Cleaners on Flamingo and Durango, Susan McKinney for Gale Force Photography, Byron Mills of Mills & Mills for Family Law, West Wing Cigar Bar, and all our great listeners out there.
Yes, that's
Thank
incredible.
you so much.
Yeah, we love you. And
Yes.
like I said, when you don't call, we don't know. But like I said, when you
Yes?
one of the things I want to say real quick is everybody says, Mike, why could you cook? You know, I don't have a restaurant. You know, I mean, the last thing I need is a restaurant. But I says to Amy, I think one time, maybe the week after next, or the week after that, we're sitting down and talking. I might have a Chef Michael night on a Saturday when I'm not singing or playing
That'd be
around,
awesome.
and
Goodness.
put a special menu out, so people could come and taste Chef Michael's cooking. You know, we'll have the same menu that they have, but I'll do a special Saturday. Or I'll be down there and I'll make the linguine white clam sauce. I'll come right to the table. I mean, we'll have a great time. And we'll get Tim Bowen down there to do the dishes.
That's right.
So,
I thought he was going to fight his way out of there.
Yeah, Timmy, I love you, buddy.
So,
That's how he got those big arms. I got
right.
it.
You know, Chef Michael, also, I want to send a shout out to the staff down there because those girls are absolutely stunning. And to Jose
Unbelievable.
also. And just, you know, we're looking forward to being there. Tonight we start. We are going to do an open mic tonight from 8 o'clock to midnight over at the West Wing Cigar Lounge. And we welcome all the singers and performers to come on out and sit in. And, but, you know, right now, you know, we've got to thank all of our guests here. Jerry Cambridge, The Mentalist. I want to just ask you, what is the website where people can find out about your show?
Oh, I have a website that would be more interesting than the show. My website is mentalist.com, but I have a website called showticketsforlocals.com.
Oh, yeah, that's a
where
special thing you do
all
for
the
all
locals
the locals.
can get free comps on a nightly basis and go see the shows.
Oh, that's
a great
good.
idea.
That's
Yes.
good.
Sounds like me.
Yeah.
You know-
Okay, so it's thementalist.com is your regular website.
Mentalist.com will get you to me, and
Right.
I'm in the process of writing a book.
Okay.
So on my Facebook page and my website, we're keeping the book updated. I'm keeping everybody updated as to how the book is going, and show tickets for locals for
Now,
comp tickets.
is your Facebook just The Mentalist?
If you go to mentalist.com, there's a link right on there for
Right
the,
on
for
there.
the
Okay,
show
great.
tickets and.
Great. Well, I want to thank you for being on the show today,
You're welcome.
Jerry.
Thank you, Jerry.
And
Thank you,
Ricky
Pamela.
Cash and Aaron Phillips of Vegas Unwrapped. Where can people find you?
Well, the best place is to go to our website at vegasunwrapped.net. All the links and everything that you need to get to our show, our podcasts, our Facebook page, which is Vegas Unwrapped Internet Radio, is out there as well. And Thursday night, 7 to 9 p.m., vegasallnetradio.com.
Good.
Or download the phone app, and you can take us with you wherever you go if you're not in front of a computer.
Thank you. Thank
Thank
you so
you.
much. Johnny Stewart, where can people find out about all these great show tickets?
Well, they can find out about them, of course, by calling here on the show, right?
702-731-1230.
And we have some sponsors out there that you just mentioned that also have show tickets for people, such as
That's
the Cigar
right.
Lounge and so forth.
That's
They go there
right.
and they come down to the show and do certain things that there are show tickets
And then
available.
they get show tickets from them, too. Well, thank
Right.
you, Johnny, for being such a special part of Sandy Kastel and Friends. Also, Ricky, I know.
Well, I'll tell you,
got
I
something.
have to talk about the Mendelists. What a performance this was today. This was worth the price of admission. It's a good thing we didn't have to pay.
Well, thank you, Ricky, and just tune in to the Vegas Unwrapped every Thursday night, 7 to 9 p.m. And also Amy's, the West Wing Cigar Lounge. We're so excited to be a part of your, of the cigar lounge. And so, what would you like to say to all our guests?
Well, Sandy, thank you so much for helping me out with this, all the music, entertainment that I'm getting, like, great reviews about. Come on down, 4255 South Durango. We are on the west side of the Durango, just south of Flamingo.
And you've got some great entertainment. You've got Rolando this Saturday also. Besides, we've got Jimmy Molador on Friday night, who's an
Great.
absolutely amazing saxophonist, jazz saxophonist. So thank you, everybody. And Chef Michael, thank you so much for being here every day on Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show.
Yeah.
Yeah. We will see you tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. here on KLAV, 1230 on your dial. Ciao. Have a great night. Bye.
Bye, everybody. We love you.